Good morning, student. In our last video, we are discussing about sports and nutrition, in which we have discussed about balanced diet. Balanced diet is a diet which contain all nutrients, that is carbohydrate, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals in a correct proportions. Functions of balanced diet and factors affecting diet. Nutritive component of diet, that is carbohydrate, proteins, fats. Next is vitamins. Vitamins are complex compound of carbon. It is a micro minerals. Vitamins do not provide energy but help to repair and maintenance of various tissue in our body. Vitamins are required in very small quantity. However, if our diet is lacking this vitamin, it causes various disease known as deficiency disease. There are 13 vitamins needed by body, but important vitamins are vitamins A, B, C, D and K. Most vitamins are obtained from the food except vitamin D and K, which are produced by the body. Vitamins are divided into two groups: fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. Fat soluble vitamins are those vitamins which are soluble in fat. They are stored in the livers and fatty tissue. Fat soluble vitamins are vitamin A, D, E, K. And fat soluble vitamins are required in small quantity, because if we take in large quantity, it may harm our body. Water soluble vitamins are those vitamins which are soluble in waters. They are not stored in our body, therefore we need them more frequently. And water soluble vitamins are vitamin B and C. Okay, let's first discuss about fat soluble vitamins. Fat soluble vitamins. First, vitamin A. Vitamins A, it is also known as retinol. Vitamins A is needed for normal growth and developments of eyes and skin. If deficiency of vitamin A causes night blindness, in which the person is unable to see in a dim light or night, and the source of vitamin A are milk, butter, egg, tomato, green leafy vegetables, etc. Vitamin D. Vitamin D. Vitamin D. It is required for formations of strong and teeth. It's help to make the bones and teeth strong. Vitamin D deficiency of vitamin D cause rickets. The source of vitamin D are sunlight. We get vitamin D from the sunlight, and the deficiency of vitamin D cause rickets, in which the bones of the children are deformed. Source: milk, butter, green leafy vegetables, sunlight, etc. Vitamin E. Vitamin E, it's helped to protect the cell's membranes and act as antioxidant. Vitamin A deficiency. The source of vitamin A are whole seed grains, nuts, turmeric, etc. Vitamin K. Vitamin K helps in blood clotting. It's helping clotting of blood and healing the wounds. And deficiency of vitamin K cause excessive bleeding. If there is deficiency of vitamin K, there will be the excess bleeding from the wounds. Vitamin K, the source of vitamin K are cabbage, cauliflowers, soybean, green leafy vegetables, etc. Next is water soluble vitamins. Water soluble vitamins are those vitamins which are soluble in waters. These water soluble vitamins are not stored in our body, therefore we need them more frequently. These vitamins are destroyed by the heat. Water soluble vitamins, that is vitamin B and C. Vitamin B, it is of various types and some of its form are named as vitamin B complex, like vitamin B1. Vitamin B1, it is also known as thiamine. It helps in growth and development. It's help in growth and developments and help in synthesis of carbohydrate. And the deficiency of vitamin B1 cause beriberi. Vitamin B2. Vitamin B2, also known as riboflavin. Vitamin B2 helps in growth of red blood cells, and the deficiency of vitamin B2 cause retarded growth. Vitamin B3. Vitamin B3 is also known as niacin. Its deficiency cause pellagra, in which the sensitivity of skin is lost and cause irritation over the skin. Vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 helps nervous system, metabolisms and energy transfer for growth. And the deficiency of vitamin B2 cause anemia. Okay, deficiency of vitamin B12 cause anemia, and in which the person has weak muscles, poor coordinations. Source of vitamin B. Source of vitamin B are milk, egg, grains, vegetables, peanuts, beans, etc. Vitamin C. Vitamin C, it is also known as ascorbic acid. We require vitamin C. We require for maintenance of ligament, tendons and others supportive tissue and making the blood vessels strong. Okay, vitamin C for maintenance of ligament, tendons and blood vessels, capillary walls, delicate lining of mouth gum. Deficiency of vitamin C cause scurvy, in which there will be the bleeding from the gums, uncontrollable bleeding, delayed blood clotting, etc. And the source of vitamin C are citrus fruits like lemon, amla, tomato, etc. This is about the vitamins. Vitamins, it is a micro minerals which are required in small quantity. Vitamin does not provide energy but helps to repairs and maintenance of various tissue in our body. If there is lacking of vitamins, it leads to various deficiency disease. There are 13 vitamins needed by our body, and the most important vitamins are vitamin A, B, C, D and K. Vitamins are divided into two parts: fat soluble vitamin, water soluble vitamin. Fat soluble vitamins means those vitamins which are soluble in fat, that is vitamin A, D, E, K. Water soluble vitamins, those vitamins which are soluble in waters, that is vitamin B and C. Next is minerals. Minerals, it is a micro minerals which are required in small quantity, but they are very essential for proper growth and development of our body. Minerals are supplied in the form of salt by various food items. The important minerals required by our body are iron, calcium, zinc, copper, iodine, sodium, chloride, etc. Minerals, it is also divided into two parts, macro minerals and micro minerals. Macro minerals, those minerals which are required in large quantity, that is calciums, magnesiums, potassium, sodium, phosphorus, chloride, sulfur, etc. And micro minerals, those required in small quantity like iron, iodine, copper, zinc, fluoride, etc. Calcium. Calcium, it is a macro minerals. Calcium is required for bones and teeth formation. Okay, it is required for formations of bones and teeth, and the deficiency of calcium causes rickets, osteoporosis, retarded growth, less in height. There will be the delay in recovery from bones injury, and the source of calciums are milk product, fruits, tomato, vegetables, etc. Potassium, it is also a macro minerals. It is required for activity of nervous and muscular system, that is for neuromuscular system. Okay, potassium, it is required for neuromuscular system. It's help in maintaining water balance in our body. The deficiency potassium. Next is phosphorus. It's help in making the bones and teeth strong. The source of phosphorus are milk, egg, meat, dry fruits. Sodium, it is a macro minerals. It's help nervous system for better neuromuscular response, and the deficiency cause cramp, tiredness, and the source of sodiums are salt, fruits, vegetables. Iron, it is a micro minerals. It's help in formations of hemoglobin. It's carry oxygen in the blood, and the deficiency of irons cause anemia, and the source of irons are green leafy vegetables, egg, meat, etc. Iodine, it is a micro minerals. Iodine deficiency cause goiters, in which the thyroid gland, there will be the swelling in the thyroid gland. Therefore, the persons face difficulty in breathing. Weakness is experienced by the persons, and the source are seafood, iodized salt. Fluoride, it is a micro minerals. It's help in keeping the teeth and nails healthy. Source are onion, spinach, vegetables. And chloride, it's help to fight against infection. Therefore, chloride helps in proper functioning of skin, and its source are milk, egg, meat, etc. This is about the minerals. Okay, vitamins and minerals, it is a micro minerals which are required in small quantity, but it is very essential for proper functioning of our organs. Minerals, it is supplied in the form of salt by various food items. Next is non-nutritive component of diet. Non-nutritive component of diet are those diet which does not provide you nutrients, but it is important for proper functioning of our body. Like nutritive component of diet are those diet which provide you nutrients, that is carbohydrate, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals. These are the nutritive component of diet. And non-nutritive component of diet are those diet which does not provide you nutrients, but it is important. Water, roughage, artificial sweeteners, preservatives, etc. These are the non-nutritive component of diet. Waters, Our body consists of approximately 70% of waters in body weight. Adult needs 2 to 3 liters of water for daily normal life, and in summer, due to sweating, we need more waters, and the persons who do heavy workout, who do physical activity, they should take more waters, and we should drink clean, safe, hygienic waters. If waters is reduced in our body, it causes serious problem, like if there is loss of waters, 1 to 5% loss of waters, it causes thirst. The person will feel thirst. If there is 5 to 10% loss of waters, then the strength and endurance of a person will reduce. If 10 to 15% of waters is lost from the body, it causes dehydration, lethargy, bones, pain. There will be the pain over the bones. 15 to 20% loss of waters, it causes blurred visions, loss of memory, faint, etc. And if the waters, if there is a loss of waters more than 20%, then it result in that the person will die. What are the importance of waters? First, regulate body temperatures. Waters helps to regulate body temperatures. Okay, it's help to maintain and regulate the body temperatures. Our temperatures will become normals. Transportation of nutrients. Waters also help to transport various important nutrients, through which it carry important nutrients. Maintain body fluids. Waters helps to maintain body fluids. It's help in digestions. If we take proper amount of food, it's help in proper functioning of digestive organs. There will be proper absorption, circulations, secretions of saliva, etc. Eliminate body toxin. If we take waters, if we drink sufficient waters, it's help to eliminate waste product from our body in the form of urine, sweat, sweatening, etc. Lubrication of joint. Waters also helps in making the joint lubricate. That is, our flexibility will be improved. Our joint, the mobility of joint improve. Improve skin quality. If we take sufficient water, the quality of our skin will be good. Our skin will look good and beautiful. Due to sweating, with the help of sweating, the waste product is out from our body. Therefore, the quality of skin will be improved. Kidney function improve. If we drink waters, then it help to clean kidney, and there will be the proper functioning. The functioning of kidney will improve. Maintains electrolyte balance. Waters help to maintain electrolyte balance. Therefore, there will be the fast recovery, faster response of our organs. Boost physical performance. If we take sufficient waters, then our performance will be boost. Improve digestions. Waters helps to improve digestions and absorptions. Moreover, it prevent from constipations. These are the importance of waters. Okay, waters, it is very important. Next is roughage. Roughage, it is also known as fibers. It is an indigestible portion of food which cannot be digested by our body. Roughage, it comes from the plant-based food. Okay, we get from the plant-based food, and it cannot be digested. We cannot digest, but it's help in digestion. Okay, roughage, it help in digestions. It prevent from constipations, help to manage cholesterol levels, etc. And the source of fibers, roughage, are fruits, apple, grapes, green leafy vegetables, etc. This is about the roughage, or we can say fibers. It is an indigestible portion of food which cannot be digested, but it's help in digestions, and we get this through plant-based food items. It's help in digestions, prevent constipations, help to manage cholesterol levels, etc. Next is artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners and preservative. Artificial sweeteners are low or no calories and provide sweet taste. It is usually used by the diabetes patient. Preservative, it is used by the food industry to store the food for long time. Therefore, we should use good quality of preservative should be used. Okay, artificial sweeteners, these are used by the diabetes patient. It provides them sweet taste. And preservative, it is used in food industry to store the food for long time. Many time packing of foods stuff for long time required adding preservative in their food. Therefore, we should use a good quality preservative. Eating for weight control, that is for preventing obesity. A stable weight depends on a balance between the energy you get from the food and the energy you use. Okay, the balance weight depend upon the energy you get from the food and the energy you use. When there is a balance between the energy you get from the food and the energy you use, a person who consume more calories than the energy they use, then the body will store more, the body will store extra calories, which leads to overweight. And the person, when the person burn more calories than they consume, then it will lead to lose weight. The person will lose weight when he burn more calories but take less. When a person burn more calories than they consume, it leads to weight loss. The fat grow or shrink depend upon how the people use energy. Okay, stable weight depend upon a balance between the energy you get from the food and the energy you use. When you when you use more energy, then when you consume more energy, then the energy they use. Okay, when a person consume more calories than the energy they use, it will lead to overweight. And when the person consume more energy than they use, than they consume, it will cause weight loss. BMI, body mass index, helps to know whether the person is underweight, normal weight, or overweight. And according to BMI, according to that, the persons can take a diet or workout to gain or reduce the weight. Okay, with the help of BMI, we can know whether we are underweight, normal weight, or overweight, and according to that we can take our diet and do workout. BMI is equal to weight upon height square. Okay, weight upon height into height, in which weight we take in kg or gram, and height in meters or centimeters. category, BMI category. If a person BMI is less than 20, then he will underweight. And if BMI is between 20 to 25, this is about the BMI range. Okay, underweight. If the BMI is less than 20, then the person is underweight. 20 to 25, he will be healthy range, he will be fit and healthy. If the BMI is if the BMI is 26 to 30, then he will overweight. And if the BMI is more than 30, it means the person will obese. And for women, less than 19 means she is underweight. 19 to 24, it means she is fit and healthy. 25 to 30 means she is overweight. And if the BMI is more than 30, means she is obese. This is about the BMI. Tips for weight controls, how you can control weight. Balanced diet. Take a proper balanced diet. If you take proper balanced diet, then it helps to maintain weight. Obese persons should avoid fatty items. They should take less amount of carbohydrate and fat. Eating lot of fibrous food. If you want to lose weight, take lot of fibrous food. That is food items like fruits, salad, vegetable, etc. It's help. Fibrous foods help in digestions. Food with high fibers content provide vitamins and minerals to the body. It's help in digestions, therefore it's prevent obesity. Avoid fat. If you want to lose weight, then avoid fatty items like butters, cream, ghee, animal fat. It should be avoid. If you want for the sake of taste, if you want to take, then use mustard oil, refined oil, etc. for cooking. Physical activity. Obese persons do a proper physical activity. Okay, do a proper physical workout. Avoid junk food. Junk food like ghee, butter, chocolate, cold drink, candy, etc. should be avoided. Drink waters. Drink sufficient waters. It helps to prevent acidity, reduce the stress over the kidney, stomach, etc. Plus, it's helping cleaning the body waste. Okay, so drink sufficient waters. Avoid spicy food items. Okay, avoid spicy food items. Regular medical checkup. Have a regular medical checkup after every 6 months. Medicine only by the doctor advice. We should take medicine only by the advice of expert doctors. Don't take medicine without doctor advice. Avoid pitfalls. Pitfall of dieting should be avoided. Okay, don't do dieting. It affects the health. Stop emotional eating. It has adverse effect on mental health of an individual. Avoid drinking alcohol, smoking, chewing tobacco, etc. Meal in small sip. It is better to take a meals after some interval of time rather than taking a big heavy meals. Okay, take a small meal after some interval of time. Follow hygienic habit. Always follow hygienic habit like washing of hand, fruits, vegetables, etc. Do not fast. Okay, do not do fasting. Usually people do fasting to reduce the weight, but it causes serious health problems like stomach pain, headache, vomiting, etc. Never try slimming pills. The person to lose the weight, don't take any medicine. Okay, avoid taking any slimming pills, medicine, drugs for reducing the weight. If you want to reduce the weight, do workout, do physical workout. Okay, these are the some tips to control the body weight. Okay, tips for controlling body weight. Have a proper balanced diet. If you are overweight, then avoid, take less carbohydrate, fat, etc. Take proper balanced diet. Avoid, eat lot of fibrous food, that is plant-based product, fibers. Okay, fibrous foods, it's help in digestions, it's help to prevent constipations. Avoid fatty items, don't take cream, butter, ghee, etc. Do a regular physical activities. Okay, have proper physical activities. Avoid junk food like chow-mein, pizza, cold drink. Drink sufficient waters. If you drink sufficient waters, it also helps to prevent, it also helps to control weight, because drinking waters help to remove waste product from our body. It reduces the stress over the kidney, stomach, etc. It's up to cleaning the body. Avoid spicy food. Have a proper medical checkup. If you want to take oil, then use unsaturated fat like peanuts oil, soya oil, that is refined oil. Avoid doing fast. Never do fasting. Okay, if you do fasting, then it will affect your health. You will um, take a meal in a small sip. Okay, have meal in a small sip rather than taking a big heavy meal. Okay, take a meal in a small sip rather than taking a heavy meal one time. Avoid cold drink, alcohol, smoking, drugs, etc. Never take medicine without doctor advice. Never use drugs, slimming pills, medicine to reduce the weight. Okay, this is about the weight controls. So today we have discussed about vitamins, minerals, waters, surface, artificial sweeteners. Okay, balanced diet means the diet which contains all nutrients, that is carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamin, minerals, carbohydrate in a correct proportions. Nutrients are the chemicals which are found in the food. Nutrients, it is divided into two parts: macronutrients, micronutrients. Macronutrients, that is carbohydrates, fats, proteins, which are required in large quantity. Micronutrients, that is vitamins and minerals, which are required in small quantity. Nutritive component of diet are those diet which provide you nutrients, that is carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals. Non-nutritive component of diet are those diet which does not provide you nutrients, but it is important for sufficient working of our organs, like waters, roughes, artificial sweetener, preservatives, etc.